In this video, I'm flying to Osaka, Japan to go to the Super Nintendo World and visit all 3 food joints that they have in the theme park where they serve uniquely themed food that are super interesting. So what are we waiting for? Let's go inside the theme park. In case you guys didn't know, Super Nintendo World isn't a theme park on its own, but it's actually a segment in Universal Studios Japan. Supposedly they have pretty awesome food, so I'll try to show you guys as much as I can in this video. So this is the entrance to the Super Nintendo World. This is photo zone that people are waiting for, but I'm getting too old and too tired and too hungry to wait for it. Let me just go in. After a short walk through this pipe, you'll find yourself in the Super Nintendo World. Oh, Jesus! They did a really great job of making this theme park that looks just like the Mario game environment. That's me trying to run from my life problems. Every attempt is meaningless. Okay, let's focus on what we're really here for, the food. So in Super Nintendo World, there are 3 places where you can get food from. Where should we start? I'm thinking we should start with the most casual snack. Why don't we start with their pit stop popcorn? It's just a place where they have popcorn, but it's almost like an attraction in itself. Just look at the crowd of people that lined up for the popcorn. Okay, so the popcorn comes in these special containers. You can get it in Mario Kart or the Superstar. There's also 2 different special flavors, caramel peach and mushroom cream. Can I get it the Superstar bucket and caramel peach flavor? There's so many of those star buckets. And that's where they have the popcorn. Okay. Wow. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah. Peach, you're so cool. And with my star, we're gonna roll. Okay, let's find out if this peach caramel is different from any caramel popcorn. Take a look inside. It kind of looked like shiny popcorn in real life. Well, I hope it tastes good. Oh, you know what? So I would say it tastes like caramel flavored popcorn that you would get in theaters. It also has the flavor of one of those peach flavored beverages. So it's actually quite good. Now this was almost $40. That's a lot of money for popcorn. But the popcorn is original, it's good. And let's be real here, what I really paid for was this special container. Let's go over the container, shall we? This is the Star. I picked this over the Mario Kart because Mario Kart doesn't do jack shit, but the Star gives you power. What you can do with this is you can turn this Star, the face of the Star detaches from the popcorn container. There's a little button here. Alright, can you guys see it blinking? At night, this can be your cool wall decoration. Isn't that cool? Also, you can detach the neck strap and you can fold these latches and that becomes flush. So is the popcorn good? This is a fantastic popcorn. Is it worth paying $40 for? No popcorn is worth paying $40 for. However, the experience of being in a theme park, getting this cool Mario themed popcorn, and you get to keep the cool container. So I think that makes it kind of worth it. It's just my personal opinion. And if you're in a theme park, you know you're already ready to spend the kind of money that you really shouldn't be spending anyway. It's definitely better than movie theater caramel popcorn. The peach flavor makes it better. It's really good. As a popcorn, this is great. Just don't expect too much because this is popcorn at the end of the day. Now with this Star hanging on my neck, I just realized I've dressed extremely disrespectfully. I have no merch on me. That is unacceptable. Well, this video is supposed to be about food, but let's do a little merch shopping, shall we? I always thought that those people that wear headbands at theme parks look goofy, but I'm going to do exactly that today because my inner child demands it. How do I look? Starting today, I'm going to identify myself as a princess. Kneel before Princess Jimmy. I have to say, some of these hats made me look like an old guy who's in denial of his own age. You know, the kind that dresses like 10 years younger than he should. Never really liked Yoshi, but I gotta say, we look nice together. I think I'm gonna buy this. The store also has some souvenir snacks like this Mario cookie, but let's be honest here, we already know that these don't taste all that great, so I didn't bother to spend money on these. They could be pretty cool gifts for kids, I guess. The lady at the register just told me that I'm handsome. I knew Japanese people are honest. I'm still enjoying my peach caramel flavored popcorn, but I'd rather show you guys real food that they have here. Okay, I just got to the second place for food. It's called Yoshi Snack Island. Ooh, you have your own island? Unlike the first place where they just had popcorn, this place has food and beverages. I'm still really hungry, so let's go try some right now.
Turns out they only have one food, the turtle shell calzone,
That looks interesting.
and 3 different flavors of lassi, strawberry, mango, and melon. They were also selling these drink containers for 2,100 yen each, which I think wasn't too expensive, so I decided to get one too.
はい、こんにちは。ね、カルトネ一つと、ストロベリーらしい、マンゴーらしいをこのファイアフラワー、これにもらうのもできますか？
できないです。
あ、そうなんですか？
Turns out you can only get the soft drinks in those cups, but I decided to buy an empty cup anyway.
Wow. I'm becoming so uncontrollably powerful. Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Foodie as boy.
Okay, that's about everything I can possibly get from this place. Time to go put them in my mouth. Well, I'm kinda greedy, so I got all 3 flavors of their lassi and the calzone.
Check these out. Alright, let me start with the Mario colored strawberry lassi. So this strawberry lassi, I wouldn't say this is particularly amazing. I also feel like it could be a little colder in this weather especially. It tastes like one of those strawberry flavored yogurts that you can get from a supermarket.
Okay, how about we try this melon flavored lassi?
You know what it reminds me of? It's like one of those melon flavored popsicles, but like melted. I feel like in a lot of countries, melon flavored drinks aren't really a thing. But I noticed that in Japan, they have a lot of melon flavored drinks. Like melon Fanta is a very popular drink here. I don't know why. Like it's good, but it's something that I don't want every day, you know? So how about this mango flavored lassi? You guys want honest review, right? All 3 flavors of lassi, they taste very artificial. And the flavor of the fruits, they really come from syrup. At least the strawberry one, there's a single piece of strawberry in there. The cream and syrup. I shouldn't like this so much, but I love them. Maybe I shouldn't be such a hard critic. I actually drank it all. Okay, let's move on to the food option. So it looks like it's a very Japanese twist to calzone. And I heard that there's Japanese yakisoba in it. Oh yeah. It looks like I bit his head off and his guts are spilling out now. Ugh. So this is pretty much like bread filled up with yakisoba and some cheese. It's very warm. I like it. Of course, it doesn't taste like a masterfully crafted cuisine, but it tastes really clean. There's a plenty of cheese. They serve it to you extremely hot. So I have absolutely zero problem with it. Yeah, I think I like it. One thing though, the yakisoba is very savory. So if you were to have more than one of these, it's gonna start to get really salty. Okay, that was pretty interesting. Why don't we move on to the last and the biggest restaurant in the Nintendo world? I've been told that this place is more like a real restaurant, so I'm really excited. All right, here's the third and the last place for food today, Kinopio's Cafe. I heard that they have really great food inside, so let's go see if they really do.
If you ever want to visit this place, here's something that you should know.
There's so many people that want to go to this restaurant that you actually have to visit earlier to get one of these tickets for entry. So I was here about 3 hours earlier, and the time I got was 2:30 p.m. Now it's finally the time. Let's go inside.
The interior of the restaurant is really well designed, with a lot of design elements from the Mario game world. I think the story is that this mushroom dude is cooking in the kitchen. Even with the time ticket, there were a lot of people, but the wait was about 10 minutes, which wasn't too bad.
So it looks like there's a bunch of different food. It's gonna end up being quite expensive if I wanted to try a lot of them, but I guess I owe it to you guys to show as much as I can. 一人でいっぱい食べても大丈夫ですか？はい、大丈夫ですか？じゃあ
So it sounds like I can get as much food as I can afford to, so I decided to get a lot of food.
Wow, it's gonna be so good.
It also turned out to be more than $100. And that being said,
Hey guys, it's me. And unfortunately, I don't have a sponsor for this video. But guys, there's a way for you guys to help me financially without spending a dime. And that is by listening to my songs on any music streaming platform of your choice. That's right guys, I've been working extremely hard on making those lo-fi songs and piano songs for you guys to listen to for absolutely free. Well, it's free for you guys to listen to, but every time you listen, Spotify, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, Apple Music, they pay me good American dollars. So please go ahead and enjoy my songs. It's helping me pay my rent and it's honestly changing my life. Okay, back to the video.
after you order the food, they give you a number, and you can pick up the drinks before your food comes out.
どこに座っても大丈夫ですか？
お席ご案内いたします。
わかりました。
Once you're seated, all you have to do is wait for your food to come to your table.
Let's get some of this superstar soda. Forgot what it was called. Very sweet, slightly lemon flavored soda. There's jelly in the bottom. So it looks like if you just stay seated, they bring the food to your table, which is very convenient. It's actually like a restaurant. Since we're waiting for the food anyway, I got a pretty embarrassing story to tell you guys. It's related to Mario. It's my childhood story. It's a pretty hurtful memory. It takes a lot of courage for me to even talk about this, but a long time ago, I was an elementary school kid in Korea. I must have been a second grade. One day I went to school as usual, and my friends were talking about Super Mario, the video game. And they were talking about how Princess Peach is pretty. But me, I was the kind of kid that wanted to be cool, wanted to be different. So when my friends were going, yeah, Peach is super pretty, right? I was like, nah, I don't think so. I feel like the mushroom chick's kind of cute. And I really shouldn't have said that because at the time I was so young and naive that I did not know that Kinopio was actually a dude. Well, the game didn't have his voice, how would I know? I don't know, he looked pretty feminine to me. And that was so ridiculously funny to my friends, understandably so. So I was made fun of until GameCube came out. So earlier, I forgot to show you guys something. Like I said, this is just a drink container, but the way it opens is by screwing this top open. And if you open this, it just has a little empty cube and a lid that comes with a straw. Dude, if I drink protein with this, I'd feel so powerful. Oh, I think the food is here. Whoa. Oishisou desu. I ordered so many. Oh, Jesus. This is amazing. This has been my dream since childhood. Wow. Oh, yes. この中で店員さんが一番好きなものはどっちですか？
これです。
あ、これですか？バーガー？
はい、マリオバーガー。
あー、OK。美味しそうです。
Alright, I guess we have all the food here now.
Okay, there's just an unbelievable amount of food.
It looks like I got a little too much food, but I've been wrong before.
I want to start by having some soup. I'm gonna crack his head open. Oh, and look how lovely it is. There's like a little cracker with the mushroom on it too. So it's a mushroom soup that's in a mushroom. Pretty good mushroom soup. Lots of mushroom in it. Very strong flavor. It seems that there's lots of onions in it too. Oh God.
Thankfully, the mushroom soup turned out to be a lot better than I expected.
I can already tell this restaurant, out of all three that I've gone to today, this is probably the most quality restaurant. Like, the mushroom soup was pretty surprisingly good. How about I go a little more Italian like Mario and Luigi and have this spinach carbonara. Love how there's an egg. Is that Yoshi's egg? And we're eating his unborn child? No, that's my egg, please. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Yoshi. You want some, Yoshi? Eat your own egg. Come on, it came out of you. Jesus. Guys, I'm sorry. Somebody told me not to use the word Jesus when I express my feelings. I'm sorry, I'm just insensitive like that. I mean, me personally, if 2,000 years later, people are like, oh, Jimmy, then I feel like pretty flattered. Anyway, pretty Greek pasta. The flavor of the spinach is definitely there. What stands out to me the most is the pasta noodles. It's like really chewy. It's not like the ones that I had in Italian restaurants. I don't know if it's just this place or Japanese spaghetti in general, but the noodles are like very chewy. It's kind of like yakisoba noodles.
So the carbonara wasn't anything that can blow people away, but it was pretty tasty. Like, I wouldn't complain if I got this at a restaurant.
Oh, I want to try that now. This is their mushroom pizza. It's actually served in a little mushroom head, which is kind of cool. Comes with some plants that I honestly don't really care for. Let's have the pizza now, yeah?
I could easily tell this pizza was kind of dry and no longer fresh. I mean, it could still taste okay. Let's try this.
The content itself, like the cheese and the tomato sauce and others, I feel like it doesn't have quite enough for me to like love it. Like if you went to a party and they had this, I'd be like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. Let me have that and I'll have some beer too. But if I were to like order this expecting a real pizza, then I'd be pretty disappointed.
Let's just say if I were you, I would skip this one.
Here I have the superstar and the chicken teriyaki. So here's a cute little meal, probably suitable for little kids. What are these black things? His eyeballs are like some kind of a sauce, very savory. I'm not sure if I like the eyeballs, to be honest. And the star, it's a slightly curry flavored rice. I think I'm cool with that. And the chicken teriyaki, let's see. It's decent chicken teriyaki. There's like a lot of meat. If I got this at a restaurant, then my complaint would be, hey, it's not that tender, it's not that juicy. So in terms of like the quality of this chicken teriyaki, it's not like amazing chicken teriyaki. You know how like theme park foods are like notorious for tasting terrible, and I wouldn't consider this terrible. This is like okay. The chicken teriyaki and rice together. That's pretty good. Definitely not amazing, but it's decent. Okay, right here we have Cooper's Hamburg steak. They're supposed to symbolize the flames. Isn't that cute? It comes with the side of white rice or bread. I just decided to get the rice. I feel like the shell is really cool. Looks like there's a hamburg patty, spinach, and mushrooms on top. The flag is sitting on top of some mashed potatoes. I like my mashed potato a little more bland, just so that I can eat with other things like the sauce here or with the meat. This one's a little salty, like you can taste a lot of the salt. Okay, let's move on to the shell and the patty. Definitely tastes like Japanese hamburger steak. It's like a really dense, seasoned beef patty. It's a little different from burger patties. It tastes more savory. Take some of that spinach and just run it through the sauce. Wow, that looks amazing, Jimmy. I wish the spinach was actually like cream spinach, you know? That would have made it even better. I don't know where Mario's really from, but I feel like there's a part of him that's Japanese. That's why they have rice here. And their rice is good. Okay, let's move on. We have the Mario cheeseburger. Also some fries. Some paprika and tomato too. I don't know how you guys eat a burger. Me, I eat them with my bare hands. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's cute. Some mushrooms, bacons, cheese, lettuce, the patty. It looks like pretty simple, honest burger. How good is it? Now, if I got this at a burger place, then I'd be like, come on, man, it's gotta be better than this. But this is a theme park, and Mario's a plumber, not a cook. It's like, have you guys been to like a backyard barbecue party like one of your friends' party, and they have absolutely zero experience in cooking. So their barbecue is like a supermarket bought burger patty and supermarket bought buns. That's what this tastes like. Now, of course, it has some cool factors. Just don't expect too much, okay? Okay, the French fries kind of reminds me of Burger King fries. I can't believe that I'm saying this right now, but I finished most of the food pretty easily, so I ordered a little more. While I'm waiting for more food, let me have this tiramisu. So these are very soft egg crackers, and inside there's a tiramisu topped with some cream. Would you guys like some of this?
The egg biscuits felt very factory made, but I have to admit that their tiramisu was actually very good.
Very expensive for what it is, but it's pretty good dessert. I love that raspberry flavor. I decided to switch up my fashion because I feel like I'm the main character now.
And my extra orders came in just on time.
Wow. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I got another spaghetti. So the spaghetti comes with a pair of bowls. Just kidding. There's another one. And this mysterious circular object. Oh, I think that's just cheese. Should I cut the meatball in half? Show you guys. What do you guys think? It's just a normal meatball. It's like equivalent to IKEA meatballs. It's not amazing, but I can definitely enjoy it. Now let's try the spaghetti. It's kind of similar to the carbonara that I had earlier. The spaghetti noodles, very chewy. The sauce itself tastes kind of like one of those frozen food spaghetti sauce. I feel like I'm being too much of a food critic today. I sound a little douchey. Maybe I should just be like other YouTubers. Like they always say everything's awesome. Let's try that. Maybe that'll help me get more famous. Wow. The sauce is so juicy. Okay, this is pretty sickening. I'll stop. Sure, maybe I'm not the most positive person on the internet, but at least I bring you guys honest opinion. And some big muscles too. I would say overall, this spaghetti, it's like mid-level restaurant, so it's definitely not bad. You know what the problem is with a lot of us? We live our lives without a proper goal. When I was young, things were pretty different. Like, we always had a goal, and the goal looked like this. It's made after the Mario game environment. I'm sure all of you guys know, but every game level in a Mario game used to end with a flag that looks like this. That's why they call it the gold bowl cake. All right, let's try this cake then. Now, if I had to be honest with you guys, the cake tastes like one of those supermarket birthday cakes. Yeah, I would say this tastes like every middle-class person's birthday. Trust me, I know what that tastes like. And last but not least, we have our final dessert, the Princess Peach cake. Peaches, 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 peaches. A little letter from Princess Peach. Thank you very much. Kind of soggy and dry at the same time. It's not worth eating. I'm sorry.
The cake had raspberry and peach on it. It was definitely a cute little cake. But I think I might have to come to terms with the fact that Princess Peach doesn't really know how to bake cakes.
I would say this is like 70% cream. I mean, that's a little too much, even for me. I'd hate to say this because Princess Peach herself made it, but it's absolutely not worth the money. Oh, I don't feel too good. Thank God I got some coffee right here. Oh, that coffee tastes like school cafeteria coffee.
Okay, so what's the takeaway? Do they have the food that are delicious? No. And I'm pretty shocked that a lot of YouTubers made it seem like the food here tastes good, because that is simply not true. They're quite expensive for what you get, and strictly in terms of the food quality, they're probably equal to or a slight notch above convenience store foods in Japan. However, they do have a really cool theme going, which makes it a really great visitor experience, especially for kids and the people that grew up playing Super Mario, like me. So while the food may be whatever, the overall experience of being here is pretty awesome. If you want to enjoy the rest of the theme park and the rides, just know that to get on any ride, you're looking at about an hour to 2 hours of wait time. There's simply a lot of people there.
So I think I showed you guys pretty much all the food that I can show you guys, except for very few. I'm sorry I couldn't show you guys everything. Well, I enjoyed being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
There's gonna be a lot of videos from Japan, so stay tuned everyone. Also, if you listen to my songs on Spotify, you know it's gonna help me pay for my trip.